All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we are live here at the Portage Curling Club for draw number 3 of the Canadians Men's Classic. Hello and welcome. My name is Ken Plating, by myself for this one, and unless things change, I guess, but I'm here to call today's game between Kevin Cooey and Charlie Thomas, as these two clubs will be meeting here. Thomas earning the hammer in the skip stones at the beginning of warm-up. Fraser Reed now with his first lead stone of the game. Team Cooey, Ben Hebert throwing lead stones. This is his second rock of 2.
Can curl a bit. Flashes.
Throwing up a guard right in front of his other stone. Trying to get things going right away in this matchup. Reed now with his second stone. Looking to draw into the 4-foot with his. Colton Flash now, throwing the first of 2 second stones. Taking a look at how much he can see of that stone in the back. Says he's got about half. So just looking to maybe draw up to it and tap it a little bit.
Whoa! Hard down, hard down. Whoa.
Flash looks a little wide on that one. Not exactly what they were looking for back there, but he removed the stone. Pat Jensen throwing second stones for Team Thomas. Trying to do the same here. Getting around the rocks and freezing up or tapping out the blue stone.
Same weight. Yep. Hard, Benny.
Flash's second stone here, the first end.
Whoa, whoa.
It's hanging out a little bit.
Whoa.
Seeing if it'll come in. It does. And another stone removed from the back end. Pat Jensen's turn now. Jensen trying to come around 2 guards. Perhaps get a little roll in. Instead, just a hit and stick. And we're slowly moving rocks closer and closer to the button, one at a time. BJ Neufeld now throwing third stones for Team Cooey. His stone staying very straight, not moving much at all. He manages to hold on in the 12-foot. Not much luck. And rolling in. Adam Casey throwing third stones for the Toronto team. And it's just been a battle of replacing stones one at a time this entire end so far.
Control.
Neufeld now. With the takeout.
Clean. Clean it.
The,
Yep. Oh.
hit and stick.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit of curl. Just enough behind the guards. And a great stone for BJ Neufeld. Casey now with his third stone for Team Thomas. Looking to bury one in the 4-foot. Perhaps even freeze on top of that red stone is what he's looking for. Pardon me, the blue stone. One comes up a bit light. Still gives him options though later on if he wants to tap that back.
In practice, you're going a little wide. So
Yeah, I didn't try and throw it too wide, and I was heavy. My first thought is middle at 12, or are you thinking a shade more?
I think I threw in here, and I got to like
Okay. Yeah, I'm with it.
Kevin Cooey with the hammer this end.
Well, if you make the out, he's going into. He can get shot. Deej, you hate the intern?
Some discussion here on the ice.
I'm worried if I'm trying to over on the run flash. I've heard that even if we make it perfectly buried, he still has the bunt. I'm not worried about the run. I just don't feel like it's going to over there. What are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Okay with it, Kevin?
Just a little quicker than last game, right?
First stone for Calgary skip, Kevin Cooey.
Okay, room. Wait only. Room. Tons of room.
Lots of room on this, as he is saying they need to bury this one in there.
T-line.
He's got the weight. Doesn't want to set them up for any kind of a double. And it does bury itself a little bit in there, and there's a bit of the stone available. Hard to say what Jensen will do here. Charlie Thomas from Toronto with his first of 2 skip stones, facing 2 Cooey Blues in the house. Not exactly what they were looking to do in this one, but that leaves Cooey the opportunity to either plug up the forefoot and try for the steal, or to, as he's saying, maybe sink one in there and sit 3.
Less, does it? Little less. No, wait, skip. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, wait for it. Line's good. Hard line. Hard. Line's good.
You're trying to bury one in there.
Whoa.
Top of the 4. And a great shot. He is sitting. With 3 stones in play.
No.
Jensen looking at possibly running back one of the yellows on the top of the house. Trying to angle one of those in there. Doesn't have much room to maneuver here, but looking for a bit of a miracle. Charlie Thomas with the last rock in the first end. Looking for a bit of luck. Gets a piece, gets one. Well, they kicked those away pretty fast, so it was hard to see how many he ended up with. It looks like it could be a steal of just one, but we will find out when we come back. We're going to take a quick break and back with more action here from the Canad Inns Men's Classic from the Portage Curling Club.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Play!
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
And we are back here in Portage for end number 2. They still haven't posted the score, so as soon as we find out, we will tell you the exact score on this one. I do believe it was a steal of 1, but we will confirm. Fraser Reed with his first stone. Looking to put up a guard in the front. Start setting up for a 2-point end. Ben Hebert now being asked to put up a guard in the front of the house. His second rock of play.
Yep. Okay. Good spot.
So a guard to the front of the house. A nice shot there. Goalie now weighing his options here on what to do.
What do you guys like?
Goalie asking for another guard up front. Center line guard.
Hard down. Get it tight.
Colton Flash.
All you got. All you got.
Throwing second stones for Team Cooey.
Okay.
And they just barely get that one over the hog line. Pat Jensen now. Being asked to remove one of the blue stones at the front. And instead he gives it a little tick. Not quite what he wanted there. Flash with his second stone. Looking at a draw to the 12-foot. Maybe looking for a little more weight than his last shot. Sweepers on this one early.
Line's good.
Weight looks like it's there now.
Stay with it, Benny. Yep, got to bury it. Hard.
Now they're sweeping for
Keep
line.
going. Keep going.
Starting to cut a little bit.
That's good.
And nice job of getting one in the top 12 just like he wanted. Pat Jensen with his second stone. Looking to almost follow suit. Maybe you got a little tick and a roll. Just enough to push this one out.
Forward.
BJ Neufeld. Looking to tap out that yellow one with some board weight.
Yard. Whoa.
He's got a little way to go for line.
Yep.
Should sneak just by the blue one in the back, and he's sitting 3. And in pretty good shape so far.
You're fantastic. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I will be.
Adam Casey throwing third stones for Team Thomas. Right up to the blue stone, a little tick, a little rub, and it is considered shot stone. Could be looking to bury one here in the 8-foot behind cover. Neufeld with his second stone in the second end of play
Ball
here
flash. Easy flash.
at the Canad Inns
Easy
Men's
for line.
Classic.
Wait for it. Line's not bad. How deep are you, Benny? It looks all here. Line's pretty good, but go back here. Yep, go. Whoa,
Just didn't move enough.
Whoa.
It is sitting shot stone, or so it appears. So not too bad. Casey's second stone. A little bit of weight on this one. He's going to try to slip by. That top blue guard. It's got room. This rock will move after it crosses that hog line. Here it comes. Just a little tap and push it out. He did just that. Good, looking to come down to that stone. Nose hit. Trying not to give up a 2 here.
Easy, 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 easy. Easy, you're... Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
This rock has to move. Right on the nose. And Cooey now sits with shot stone. Charlie Thomas now trying to do the exact same thing, come right down to that stone and lay shot rock. Maybe even get a little bit of a roll to the inside would be nice. It's just not moving, this rock. A little tick.
I like getting it. We've seen this. You get one in there. That's a little risky for him. Okay. That's
Just
a little less than you, yeah.
a simple draw. That's all they're looking for here. Good time to figure out his draw weight. So he does need to make this. Thomas right now is sitting with the shot stone.
Okay,
Sweeper's
line's
getting
fine.
on that one early.
Whoa then. Line's good.
Plenty of room around this rock.
Let it move. It's all bennies. Yep.
I'm going to push
Keep
it
going. Keep going.
as far as they can.
Keep going.
As far as they
Right up.
can. Bites the side of the forefoot. Great shot, buried. And the club from Calgary is sitting 1 right now. Great shot by the skip. So, last rock of the second end of play. Charlie Thomas looking to make some rocks move. The tap back for 2. Let's see if he can make it. 1. And a bit wide. It's a steal of 1 for blue. Kevin Cooey with another point. It is 2-0 for the Calgary Club. We will take a short break. We'll be back in just a few moments with the third end of play. Two nothing at the end of two ends. You are watching the Canada Ends Men's Classic here at the Portage Curling Club. Ken Platink with you here, bringing you all the exciting action between Team Kevin Cooey and Team Charlie Thomas of Toronto. And you are watching Draw 3 action. A couple stones already in play. We've got one at the center line as a guard, and they look like they're just about to put up another guard here in the side, but was slid a little too far, and looks like the Cooey team just going to take that one out. Take no chances.
Clean. Hard. Whoa. Whoa.
It's just one on the nose. Gets a little bit of a roll, not too much. They're going to do the exact same thing. Fraser Reed. Throwing up a guard in the front. This time he gets it there. Doesn't touch the house. Rock is still covered in the free guard zone. Ben Hebert with his second of two lead stones.
Line's good. Line's good. Well then. Yep. Okay, that's fine.
They managed to slide that one into the top of the 12. Not exactly what he wanted to do. Pat Jensen now trying to remove some blue stones. Trying to get the one on the center line first. Does he get by the guard? He does. Gives the other one a little tap, but doesn't manage to take it out. Oh, the shooter does stick around still. Colton Flash trying to remove that yellow. He does. And the Cooey team lying 1 right now in the house. They're working Jansen Stone hard. Manages to just touch the guard up front. Now there's 2 stones on each side of the center line. BJ Neufeld up next. The 3rd for the Cooey team. Trying to draw one in for the 4-foot. Sweeper's working hard on this one for line. Look at the finish on this rock. Comes right over. Gets buried. Right on the button. Adam Casey now looking to do the run back. Straight back, takes out the rock in the 4-foot and manages to hang on and stay for shot rock. Neufeld now with the run back double, pardon me, run back single. But instead, not the result that they were looking for. And a big break for the Thomas team as they now have 1 rock in the rings and the possibility of adding a second one here. Adam Casey looking for the draw. Nice finish, draw to the 4-foot. And the Thomas team now sitting 2 stones. Things have changed very quickly in this end.
No, I can roll in for shot. Yeah.
So it looks like they are going for the takeout with a big roll to the 4-foot.
Easy, easy. Clean. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, never.
It is hanging
Never.
out there wide. Hit and stick, but No movement on that rock in the direction that he was looking for. Thomas now looking for a roll himself. Thomas looking for the hit and roll here. It is moving and moving and moving, and he ends up splitting the stones in the middle. And not the result he was looking for, and giving Cooey a chance to jump right back in this one. Last stone for the Calgary skip. Attempting the run back takeout.
Whoa. Yep. Hard. Hard.
1, 2. Beautiful shot, sitting 2 now. And once again, the tide has turned. And Thomas now has to weigh his options on what to do. Charlie Thomas, last stone, third end. That rock is hanging wide. And it looks like it's a steal of 1 for the Calgary team. 3 down, 5 to go. You are watching the Canada Inns Men's Classic here from the Portage Curling Club. We'll be back in just a few moments. And we are back here at Canada Inns Men's Classic, the Portage Curling Club. Ken Plating in with you for the play-by-play commentary. And we have 3 steals in a row by the Cooey team. So they are having a great start to this game. It is 3-0 after 3 ends of play. Thomas looking to get things started once again with the guard up front.
you want to leave it anyways. Oh, that's fine.
And they drag the stone into the
Okay, that's fine.
8-foot. They are sitting 2 right now. And that prompts the Thomas team to remove a stone. Thomas team with 2 guards now. And Flash being asked to put up a guard on the center line to protect what they have so far.
Looks heavy. Okay.
And he just tucks that in right on the center line, touching it. Thomas looking to get rid of that guard right away. Sweepers starting to get on this one. And they remove that guard once again. The other one, the shooter, that one hangs around on the side. Once again, same call. Put up another guard. Sweepers on this one.
Okay, go, 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 go. Hard.
They are pushing and pushing and pushing,
Keep
trying to
going
get this one
further.
over. Trying
Keep
to get
going,
this one
keep
over.
going. Keep going right up.
Just barely.
Okay.
It's not exactly what they were looking for. Still plenty of room to come around that rock and
That's what.
get a little hit and roll. Thomas trying to come around that guard and get a nice little hit and roll. And a little hit and a roll. And Thomas now sitting one.
I don't think it's worth rolling here. So. Okay, what are you thinking? Like board? Clean. Yep. Hard fitting. Whoa. Whoa.
He's really feeling it there. I like that one. Oh, that weight to chug it. Perfect. I didn't have fucking clue that was. Like I said, the sheets are pretty flat.
Nice, yeah. I think so, yeah. Yeah. I just think if you're rolling, you want to roll far right. Yeah.
Gooey's first rock of the end.
Yeah.
Looking for a little hit, little roll. Going to get a piece of that. He does. I was hoping, though, to perhaps stick around. Stayed a little bit too far out there.
So I got your creamers here. And I got your coffee.
Thomas's first stone of the fourth end. Looking to draw around his guard. Grabs bury one. And still set up for a 2 in this end. But he ends up looking like he's in a wreck on the guard a little bit. Not enough strength to move it in. And once again gives the opportunity to the Cooey team to take control. Last rock for Kevin Cooey. Just trying to draw one in here. They want this one in the house. They got to keep pushing. They do just that. Sitting 2 now. They take control. Charlie Thomas with his last stone here will try to get this one into the 4-foot. There's still plenty of room to work around the rocks. Last stone of the 4th end. Draw for full 8-foot for a single point for Charlie Thomas. Plenty of time for this rock to move. Sweeper just making sure it's got enough. And let this one slide right to the 4-foot. And it's a single. 3-1. After 4 ends of play, you are watching the Canad Inns Men's Classic at the Portage Curling Club. We'll have more curling action in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inns Destination Centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
3-1 is your score after 4 ends of play for Team Cooey. And it's the first time this game that the Calgary foursome has the hammer. So we'll see what happens here when the shoe is on the other foot, as they say. Cooey asking for the draw behind the yellow rock. That's going to act as cover. And that rock slides nicely behind the Yellowstone, and they are sitting 1 right now. Fraser Reed now with his second stone. Looking to do the same. He manages to get up a second guard. That's what they're looking for, and looks like they're trying to set themselves up right now for a end where they're going to try to steal, obviously, but nice job of getting 2 good guards up there.
It doesn't need a curl. Hard. Whoa.
Ben Hebert with his second stone.
Yep.
Trying to sneak one in there. And right behind his first stone, it's a second one there into the 4-foot. Pat Jansen is up next for Team Thomas. Now he is attempting to draw one into the 4-foot. He's got a long way to go, a lot of room out there. As we've seen before, these rocks will really swing over in the last few feet. That one just seemed to hang and hang and hang out there, and obviously not the rock that they wanted to have.
Just hack.
Cooey now looking for a hack takeout. Not a lot of weight on this one, so this rock could really move right now. They got to keep it straight. It is really moving at the end there. Gets just a little piece of it. Manages to move the yellow out into the back 12 and keep his rock in play. He did bump his other stone that was in the 4-foot, though, out to the side, so that leaves them with the possibility of using that rock to chip their way into the 4-foot if the Thomas team decides to, and that looks exactly what they're going to do right now. Pat Jansen, his second stone. Sweepers working hard on this one. You could see line could be a problem if it starts to swing. They can't stop if they get around the guard. Guard's no problem. They got to keep going, though. They're going to hit the front rock, not the back one that they thought they were going to hit. Cooey sitting 3 right now. 2 almost biting the 4-foot, 1 right in the 4-foot. So they're still thinking about what they want to do right now.
I think so.
Their decision is to block that yellow rock that is in the 12-foot that they could promote if they're looking to by placing a blue guard right there in the way. Colton flash.
Easy, 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 Benny.
They're sweeping it for weight, I think.
Line's good. A little bit, yep, yep, keep going.
They're trying to get it in there.
Good, good.
It's a good rock. Does exactly what it needs to do and blocks off that Yellowstone that they can no longer promote. Adam Casey throwing third stones for the Thomas rink. Casey looking to remove that blue stone. Perhaps even raise it back on their own. That's exactly what they do, and a great shot for them. They are now sitting shot rock and doing quite well right now. What a great shot for them. Kevin Cooey looked like he was in great shape, but with that guard, but amazing how things can change with a very nice tap back takeout. They're removing some of those yellow stones now to get them out of the way, so they have a chance of hitting that yellow that's in the forefoot. Casey's final stone of this fifth end. Once again, looking to remove some stones. Casey, one onto another, kind of gets a little rub off their own stone, and they manage to almost get it out of the house. That kind of changes things once again for the Coe rink, as BJ Neufeld looks to
Control.
change things around. Cooey asking him to remove that Yellowstone with some control weight.
Yep. Hard.
Sweepers working hard on this one.
Hard.
They got to keep going.
Keep going. Roll it, Danny. Yep.
Right through the two stones in the back, and we have 3 blue in the house now. Things changing once again. Thomas getting ready to throw his first of 2 skip stones. And in a bit of a bind here. Cooey sitting 3 and has the hammer, so not the situation you want to be in. He's going to need to do something here, like bury one behind those yellow guards to at least eliminate the back 2 stones. Thomas now talking it over here with his front end. Perhaps seeing if they got a better suggestion. Charlie Thomas with his first stone. Going to remove the rock in the forefoot and hopefully, correction. Looks like he's going to go for a, no, he is going to remove that rock in the forefoot. Originally was talking about a draw, but now it looks like he's just trying to remove some stones, so the damage isn't so bad. It's going to be a hit, a little bit of a roll, not as much as they'd like, but a little bit. And the Thomas squad is now sitting 1, but Cooey has 2 rocks remaining. He could hit and roll and try to hide behind some of the yellow coverage. It is up to him.
And a couple
Let's listen in on what they're suggesting right now.
I think mine should run a little early compared to yours and then finish. Smaller rolling base.
Kevin Cooey with his first of 2 skip stones. Just going to try to remove this yellow rock and sit 3. Put the pressure on the Thomas team.
Off.
This rock is not turning.
Off. Right off.
It is not moving enough. But he will be able to take it out. A bit of a roll. Not exactly the place he wants to be. He's behind the tee line, which means gives his opponent the opportunity to freeze one right up to it. Instead, it looks like they're just going to go for the takeout. Maybe even try to remove another stone, but Charlie Thomas with his last rock of his 5th end. 3 more to go after this one. He's playing some big weight. This rock is not moving. Catches a piece, jams on the other one. This is not what he wanted to do. Gives the Cooey team an opportunity to draw 4-3 and take a commanding lead in this game. Already sitting 2. As you can see, the one in the far back is not touching the 12-foot, so it is not a draw for 4 here. So draw for 3. Has an open 4-foot, so nice opportunity to practice his draw weight. Going with the intern draw. Last rock of this 5th end. He's worried about the weight, but the sweepers are very worried about the weight. Well, they're backing off now. They just need to get this one in the rings and have it stick around, and that is exactly what they do. That is a draw for 3, and we have a big jump in the score. It is now 6-1 as we finish the 5th end of play. You are watching the Canad Inns Men's Classic here from the Portage Curling Club. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inns Destination Centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
And we are back here at the Portage Curling Club. Ken Platink with you for this game. It is a great one between Kevin Cooey of Calgary and Charlie Thomas of Toronto. 6-1 is the score. It has been fairly close so far, except for the last end. As you can see, there was a bit of a jump. But it has been good up until this time in terms of going back and forth, both teams having chances after chances. Thomas team, of course, putting up their guards. They need to grab 2 this end. With only 3 ends to go, they need to make up some points. And they bring another rock right into the house. Putting the pressure on the Thomas team to respond, but they decide not to. They're just going to keep putting up their guards, setting up for an end. Hoping that later on they can do a run back double here and hopefully get a bit of a roll. This rock slips a little further than what they wanted to, but it'll still work.
Normal. Normal.
And they're just going to run this rock right out of there. Take no chances this end.
Hard. Hard, 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 hard.
Hitting a little tap. And now we see 3 blue in the house. And Thomas is kind of forced to react to that. So looking to bring a rock right in there in that mess of blue. One looks like it's good so far for line and for weight. They're not really working too hard at it. It is a little bit wide right now, but he still has plenty of time to move. Into the 12. Into the 8, and just a little piece of the 4-foot. Exactly where you wanted to place that one. Calling for that guard to be removed, taking no chances. This is his opportunity to remove one of those. Second rock now for Pat Jensen. And once again putting up another guard just to force the Cooey team to remove it. Colton Flash. Pardon me. That's DJ Neufeld with the rock there. Miscounted. So still a guard in play. Thomas looking for an opportunity here to bury one in that mess of rocks. Sweepers on this one right away. Working hard. This one is turning. Just trying to get that one into the house. Just wants to push back that yellow just a hair. So just regular draw weight to the tee line. Push that one back just a hair. Giving him the opportunity to get to that rock if he needs to. Or use one of his own rocks to tap it out later. They feel that the weight is a little bit, probably a little too much. They're saying back 4, back 8, so it's a little too much weight. Wanted to tick that yellow a little bit, but not possible. So not really too many options there now after that rock happened. So Neufeld looking here that this is an opportunity here to remove that blue on the button by hitting his own blue in the 8-foot. He takes that one out, rebounds off the yellow, and that one hopefully hits the blue that's right on the button. Playing some big weight, sweeper on it right away. Adam Casey, which with pretty darn good shot. 2 blues gone, and now 1 yellow, counting as shot rock in this one.
I think I play this one maybe.
It's a good shot.
I make this, he's still got to make something. So I like, yeah, stick around. I mean, if I hit this a little low and get to there, that's not bad. I think I throw firm though. Out turn.
So it looks like he's going to try to remove that yellow that's on the button.
Yeah. I guess I don't have to. I like just good normal, BJ. Still think you can hold this. I'll be like.
Kevin Cooey with the run back.
No. Off.
Needs to go
Right
all the way
off.
solid. He's not quite there. Caught a piece of it, but loses the shooter in the process. Still not too bad for him. Just a rundown of a few scores here. Gunlinson is playing Myers on sheet number 2. It is 3-1. And I do believe they have played the 5th end, and it looks like it could be blank. So 3-1 is what we're going to say what it is right now. Schuster is playing Wenzek and is leading that one 4-3. Portage Mutual, which is Marnock, is down a score of 2-3 to Horgan. Hartung is playing Willie Lyburn, who appears to be winning that one by a score of 6-1. And in our matchup right now, it is 6-1 in favor of the Calgary foursome of Kevin Cooey. Derek Thomas with his last rock of the end. Pardon me, his first rock of the end. He has the hammer this end. Could chip that blue. Straight out. Nice shot. He is now sitting second, third, and fourth shot rock. So it's a bit of a decision here.
Guard. I could throw any kind of guard too early, right?
You know what though? 3 is not bad. 4 is no. Okay. Let's not put 4 into play.
So just 2 more ends after this one. So a steal is definitely not what the Thomas team wants to have happen against them. And Cooey can't afford to allow them to get 3 or 4 in this end, and allows them right back into this matchup.
I think we can hold it. I think we can hold it, and then I can come up, and I like that. We've seen this spot. What do you think? Yeah. What would you? It's got to be a little thicker than half, hey? You think that? What do you think of that ice? No, I know. Do you think it's max?
He's going for the hit here.
Think you see that being max? Yes. Yep. Okay.
Needs about a half on this one.
Whoa.
Just wants to punch it out.
Whoa!
Sit, second shot.
Whoa!
Don't. That turned out to be pretty darn good. First and second shot rock, so Thomas is left in a bit of a pinch here. with his last stone. Not too many options if he wants to get more than one. Now with the score 6-1 and just 2 ends after this, if he takes a single, he's got a long way to go in order to come back in this game. So this is his opportunity with 2 rocks in the house. Does he attempt to try something, or does he just draw in and take his one, or does he make the hit and take a single? And it looks like we are just going to see a hit for one. Charlie Thomas with the last rock in the 6th end of play. Hit and stick for one. That rock is moving. Did it go too far? Did it go too far? And they're going to call it at that. It was a steal of one. 7-1 is your final in this matchup. Kevin Cooey with the win. He will move on. Thomas, tough game for them today, but still a good matchup here at the Canadians Men's Classic here at the Portage Curling Club. Ken Plating with you for this play-by-play commentary. I'll be back here in just, about 2 hours from now. So with the last game of the evening, have yourself a good one. We'll hear back from you guys real soon as we get ready for the 4th and final draw of today.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.